I used to watch the Three Stooges when I was little. And I remember one show where they were going to have a fight. And Moe was the referee, and he said, "Now, none of this." And he poked her eyes. And he twisted her nose. "None of this." He twisted her nose. He said, "None of this." And he pulled her hair. And he said, "Now you guys go fight fair." Well, that's a lot of problems I see in relationships. People don't fight fair. You ever had a disagreement where you thought they didn't fight fair? Maybe somebody at work went behind your back and misrepresented your stand, or maybe somebody yelled at you and then walked off, wouldn't even give you a chance to talk. You said, "Well, they're not even fighting fair." I think all married couples have conflict. The problem is not that they have conflict. The problem is that they fight dirty. They don't fight fair. Here's a great verse in Ephesians chapter 4. Don't use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful, so that your words will be an encouragement to them that hear them. Wow, wouldn't that be great if all relationships were based on that verse? Good and encouraging and helpful. That's what we want to do. So a lot of broken relationships, not just marriages, but a lot of broken relationships in families, brothers and sisters, friends, could have been helped and healed if they would have just fought fair. So I've got 6 ways to fight fair. Number 1, listen when they talk. You know what you see in a lot of fights? They're both talking. One is talking, so what do? We talk too at the same time. Nobody's listening. Or when they're talking, we're thinking about how we're going to really throw a zinger on them. So we're not listening either. So nobody's listening is part of the problem. Be quiet. Don't think about your stand. Listen to what they have to say. Sometimes you may even need to say it back. So you're saying you think that I did this. And state that. Listen when they talk. 2, stick to one issue at a time. It's not fair to bring up all the history of your relationship. You're always not helping with the chores, and you stay on the phone or the computer or your games. You spend too much money, or you don't let me spend anything. You yell too much, and you're always lazy, and you watch too much TV, and you're just building out all the problems you can think of, and you're basically giving a word vomit that says, "I don't like you." And then it's overwhelming. How can he deal with anything? You've just thrown a bunch of things on them, issues that they don't know what to deal with, except you don't like them. So stick to one issue at a time and a day. Stick to one issue. Number 3, keep the temperature down by lowering the volume. See, when we get the temperature high, we're not really solving things because it's so emotional. So let's talk quieter. Just on purpose, talk quieter. And quit cussing. Curse words are designed to inflame. We don't need any more flames in this disagreement. We need to bring it down, bring the temperature down. Cut out the cuss words, cut out the yelling. Number 4, speak respectfully instead of hurtfully. No name calling. Stupid, dummy, fatso, jerk, idiot. Wow, I've heard people who are supposed to love each other all their lives call themselves each other names like that. That hurts. Don't do that. No labeling. You're just spoiled. You're just lazy. You're just hateful. You're a racist. You're controlling. You're just too nosy. And you just label that person instead of dealing with the issue. No threats. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. That doesn't help solve the issue. That just, again, inflames the emotions and causes fear. Don't do that. And this is not really words, but no violence against people or things. No hitting at all. No pushing at all. Don't throw stuff. Don't break stuff. That doesn't solve the issue. Again, it gets it emotional and hurtful. So, speak and act respectfully, not hurtfully. Number 5, beware of transferred anger to fight fair. You get mad at work, you can't yell at your boss, so you come home and you yell at your wife or your kids or you kick the dog because you're mad at work and they don't want to see you angry about. You transfer that anger. Or you're angry, you've paying all the bills and you realize you can't even pay all the bills and you're angry about and stress about money. So you go down and yell about dinner. Why do we eat this all the time? That had nothing to do with dinner. You're angry about money. So you beware of being angry about this issue and transferring it to this relationship. And number 6, you may need to take a break and think and pray. When you see the fight's not going, you're not dealing with it. Let's just take a pause here. Maybe we need to take a nap. Let's not come back an hour and go off somewhere and pray. God, help us to deal with this in the right way. I know I've had to do that. 2019, D.W. Williams and William Williams celebrated 82 years of marriage. She was 103 and he was 100. The granddaughter gave a party at their church. I like it that they went to church. And it's 82 years. Somebody said, how did you do it? How did you work together for 82 years? He said, well, I got no secret. He said, just be nice to each other. Wouldn't that be better? We were all just nice to each other. Look at that verse again. Don't use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful, so that your words will be an encouragement to those who hear them. Fight fair. Husbands, wives, parents, friends, fight fair. No eye gouging. No nose twisting. Be nice. How long?
Okay.